Hello survivors, welcome to a brand new video. Today we are playing Underquest. It is a roguelike deck builder slash type of game. So we're going to go straight into it. Let's go with the first door. We'll probably do a couple of rounds to see what it's like, just to show you guys. So we already did the tutorial, kind of what the game thinks. We've got something over here. It's called Melcifer. It looks like it's a quest. These ones over here, with these ones being, so we're going to go do an easy one just to show you guys how it works. So this is our character. We go through a door. It says fight for artifacts, magic effect, poison cloud periodically damaging all characters in the room, or we can get an armor piece. I don't know what the artifact is. I think that's part of this. Yeah, so that's part of that, an artifact. So let's go get some armor first. And this is how it works. It's kind of like an auto battler. So this happens every time we attack an enemy. We gain these, and we actually got to join them, and it makes something over there. So chain decreases target's attack speed. So we could then click on the enemy and we'll be able to affect him with the chain and slow him down. But as we keep going, you'll see that we get different things. So there we picked up this over here. The book is skill power, so we got 2% increased skill power over there, and we can do things like join these two together and put it on me, and it uses mana, and that healed me as a spell. So you get different spells, you get gold, and then we can choose which doors. So blocks random inventory slots for the duration of the fight for equipment item, or fight for that. We'll go for this one over here. Luckily we moved our thing. Also, when you hover over your inventory, it actually slows the game down, which I think is actually a brilliant idea. I don't think a lot of games necessarily think about that, or would have thought about that as a thing, but in this case they actually did, which is really cool. Another thing that you can do as well is when you'll see things lying around, you can go and break these things during the battle or after the battle, and they give you random stuff. It's either going to be spells, it's going to be something that you can use. So really, really cool to see that as well. All right, let's see what we got for our sword. We got a green one giving us increased defense. Okay, purchase additional items. We don't have a lot of money. Exchange health. Actually, neither of these matter because we can't afford them. Decrease enemies' attack speed. We're fighting for a helmet or for a sword. We're going to go do the helmet. Remember, I said we can click on these things. And let's use this and see what it looks like. Just does a decent amount of damage. I like that. Okay, we got a rare helmet which gave us HP as well as magic damage. I think that's, oh sorry, mana. So HP, mana. We already destroyed what we could in the room, and now we go to upgrade our stuff at the smithy. Select a piece of equipment. Can we upgrade it? No, we can't. Can't upgrade anything, unfortunately. Alright, increase chance for armor. It does look like it's a green door, so maybe we'll get green armor. Now we just want to go and use spells on everything. And then I gotta remember that I don't actually want to hover over the stuff because that's going to make me lose time. Electro shield. Create a shield for 7 seconds that blocks 50% of the damage and returns it to the enemies. I like that. We need the mana. And we got a better armor piece. Now there are things that you can do over here. So one that gave us a lot of HP and mana. But if we had two of the green options, you can also, drag those together and get another option there. So you could get, if you got two green, you make them into blue, and then the two blue makes it into a purple, and so on and so forth. Segments are these things over here, or we could get equipment piece over there. Let's go for equipment. Yeah, we got a shield, perfect. However, we did lose 2%, so we need the blacksmith again, because that's going to allow us to use that a little bit better. Also got to not hover over this unless I want to use spells. We can heal ourselves, and we can actually freeze the target. Can use healing. those together. Oh, we did get the upgrade to put the bombs together. Nice. Okay, so here's the best example is we put them together and there we go. We get the next armor. So we've got that and we also got the 6% skill. But now what we can do is you click on this and we clear all negatives. And that got rid of the the negative that gave us reduced skill power. Okay, decrease enemies attack speed. And we're looking for what? A shield? I guess we can go with the shield. We can go and grab the bomb. Put it right there. Grab the electro shield for ourselves. And then I'm hoping to get some healing over here because don't need mana. There we go. We got some HP there. I'm not looking for the mana, but that's all I'm getting right now. Okay, there we go. We got some healing. Fantastic. Give me life. Gave me mana. And we got another shield. Thank goodness it gave us some defense there as well. Alright, let's see. Alt of exchange. So we can get... Oh, okay, that doesn't work. Unfortunately. Hides info about the next room. We do get gold. Let's go show what an artifact does for us. So we're going to go and grab one. We've actually got a double over here. Grab things like this. Heal. Grab another one of those. Some traps and enemy mages can apply curses on Tristan. They can be removed if the mage room. Who's going to apply curses to us? Because it looks like we need to deal with them first. Okay, we still get healing. And we're getting mana. Go and use our shield over there so we take less damage. Alright, we managed to survive. Now we click on this, returns 20% of the damage back, attacks deal extra 20% damage to nearby enemies, so that's going to help with group play, so we'll grab that. Use that for extra money, use this for healing, and we can't do anything else over there, but that's fine. This is the part where they said it kind of shows you nothing. I think right is always right, and it turns out we did get something, so... Surprised to see me. I've come to check if you've been cursed. Well, that's pretty cool. Don't worry, just learn how to break them. So let's see. Enhance chance or enhancement chance. Oh, I just want to remove that. What does this do? Oh, she gave us an upgrade there. Oh. Wait, I want more money. I mean, I could sell that and get that, but that's so cool. Alright, we are now fighting the champion and we have absolutely no HP. This is going to go well. We need to just get rid of the lower life forms first. And then we can deal with the champion afterwards. Right, I forgot these guys do that. I have no idea what I just did, but I did something. Let's go. Not looking very good for me life-wise, but we should be okay. Really not looking good for me life-wise. Nope, we actually landed up losing our life. So inventory item cost was 10 gold. Unfortunately, we didn't do it. So we're going to try again. Because the more gold we get, and also if we click on these NPCs now, you can see we need money and they decrease the smiths working. Also, if we finish the quest for them, so whose quest? It was with an M. Oh, okay, so that was actually this dude. So Melsifer, and then by finishing the quest, we can actually get inventory, increase the number of slots in inventory. So we're going to try and beat this. Let's see if we can do a little bit better this time. Double the bomb. Destroyable totems periodically stun. Let's go for an artifact first. Just use a small bomb on him. Right. grab the artifact. Restore mana by 1 from each character attack. Let's go with the AoE attack first. And then we can actually go and get another artifact. Sure, why not? Nothing in this room to click on, sadly. What does this do? Increase attack speed? There we go. Restore health by 2. Yeah, we'll grab that. Magic enhancement and curse removal. We'll grab a random enhancement. It gave us spell damage. Can't afford anything else. Get a big mana potion over there. And let's go forward. I'll just drop a bomb on that guy. And remember, the more we hit the enemy, the more HP we're going to be getting. Unfortunately, yeah, not quite helpful. Okay, we can't join these just yet, but I think there is an upgrade eventually that makes it so that you can. Okay, mage, no, we want to upgrade what? We don't have money to do that either. We don't have anything, so we'll just move on. I didn't have mana. Right, we need more mana potions because, as you can see, we don't have any mana. What I would like to see is a way to stun the enemy. Okay, we get a nice sword. That's beautiful. Exchange health, mana, and gold. Purchase additional items. We do get a mana potion over there. We can actually buy that and a piece of equipment. So we got the helmet, which is actually a really good helmet. And it was a big mana potion as well. So that's actually a really good one. And we can keep abilities active for when we need them. Also healing over there. So let's see. Helmet or body armor. Let's go for body armor. There are some things to smack in this room, so we'll go and do that. Give ourselves more attack speed. Got to remember to move off of the attack screen as well. Heal. Still can't do that. Give myself more healing. And let's see what body armor. Okay, it looks like they joined the positives and negatives, but we get a healing fountain. We can receive a buff instead of healing, which is actually pretty cool. First time I've seen one of these. And shield. Find a shield, or we can find another artifact. Also remove a random curse. I will take that. Okay, let's focus on him. Then let's do this guy. And there we go. Alright, that should have removed our curse. Increase skill power by 15%. Yes, please. Now we can heal. I should have gone. Maybe the buff would have been good. But let's go and get another artifact. I don't know who we should be focusing on, to be honest. Probably on the one that freezes us, which is what I was focusing on. And at least we still get potions and stuff, so I can heal myself by doing things like that. Alright, a lot of gold. Can they join? No, they can't. But attacks deal 40% more damage to surrounding enemies. We can go to over here. Can't afford anything equipment wise, but I need the potion because we're at the boss fight now. What do these do again? Freeze the target. we're gonna just keep the boss frozen for a little bit. And freeze him again. We can actually freeze him again. Seems pretty legit to just freeze the boss the whole time. Do that. We are damaging him. We've got increased attack speed now. We have a lot more life than him, and wham bam, we defeated him. Also, there was a weird bomb there that timed us. So we actually managed to do it, and there we go. We get the next chest. I don't know what this is. It says, Your Majesty, be careful. We found his artifact at the crevice of Shelgroth. The memories are hazy. Who is he? How did he end up in the chest? Why can't he leave it? And who is this man who is reaching out his hand so calmly? This is not an artifact. This is a living creature, and it thinks, and I don't think it's aggressive. Hey, can you hear me? What's your name? Come on, Melcifer. Just one little experiment. Leave me alone. I don't know your little I know your little experiments, you Drake. You Drake. Celine steals a glance at Moon. He watches the fuss of the two friends, a smirk while Kaita hums softly, strumming the strings of her lute. Yeah, I'm the best reader. Let's see, but suddenly turns into the fire. Once touched, dark vein spreads across Moon's skin. Moon, no, what have you done? Someone help us. The chest helped contain the miasma. Interesting. Alright, so we got 20 coins as a dungeon reward, 20 coins for inventory item cost. So we're on 51 coins. We can speak to this guy over here now again, because I believe that's what the whole quest was for. And there you go. We need 80 coins and we can do that. So there are going to be different quests that you can do for each character. So over here we can start the dungeon with a potion, decrease shop item cost, which will actually be pretty good. Mercenaries accompany you in the dungeon, so that could be quite a nice one. This character is Kaita, so what we want to try and do is you want to try and find Kaita's quest. So like that's Delma. Over here we've got Vivian. There's your Drake. Please Kaita, have an easy one. So Kaita does have an easy one. We could try and do that one quickly, so let's go and take a look and see if we can do her quest. Just got to click on all this stuff to get some juicy stuff going there. Just hit him with the bomb, why not? Alright, fantastic. What did we get? We got that. I don't know what those totems do, but we just destroyed it before anything could occur from it. Okay, we can increase to the sword. Exchange health, no. Magic enhancements, that's fine. Let's go and enhance something. Perfect. We can actually do it again. Nice. Alright, a helmet or shield. We'll go with the helmet first. Just use a bit of an explosion over there and use a shield that makes them take damage back. And we'll fireball this guy. Awesome. Pretty easy so far. A nice helmet that gave us defenses as well as damage. We are going to take the healing fountain to gain a buff. That gave us, what was that, increased HP. We also now get another helmet upgrade. We're going to deal with the mage first. And actually deal with him even quicker. I should have waited for the healing potion, to be honest. Okay, we got 10 gold. I'm wondering if it's actually better to get a buff, because I don't think we can afford to do anything else. So we're actually going to get a mana buff over there. Armor we don't have yet. We do have a weapon, so I think we're going to go for the armor. Break all this stuff. We're going to go for you first. Pop that. Freeze him for 3 seconds. We are getting a lot of gold. Okay, perfect. A room with 2 random treasures. Why is there like that happening over there? Okay, what did we get? We got trash, unfortunately, but it is what it is. You can't always get good stuff. Alright, see, destroyable totems. So I think what's going to happen is things are going to land up spawning. We need to just make sure we get rid of them. There we go, those are the destroyable totems. Just trying to make sure we actually do defeat them. I have no idea what they do if we don't, so make sure we do get rid of them. And give me another green. There we go. For some healing, you know. Restores 1 mana for each attack. That's actually pretty good. Choose between 2 different... Well, it doesn't let us choose, actually. It just gives us 2 random stats. So we get a big mana potion. We get a nice laugh. Upgrade, I guess. Gold for defeating enemies in the room. Start with the mage. That's why we started with the mage. Okay, we get a health potion there. That's pretty good. I do wonder if the game's like, okay, you are low life, will drop your potion more often. It does feel that way. I need a green upgrade. No, not blue. Well, that can actually work as well. Drop a bomb on his head. There we go. We got the green, which gives us healing, so that's why we wanted it. Ooh. Okay, we get a healing fountain actually, which is pretty good for us. We did get a shield as well, but it gave us some negative stats there. So we are going to take the healing because we are at the boss fight already. I don't know how well that's going to go. Okay, deal with them first. We can freeze the boss. We can freeze the boss. Give us more attack speed. Mana. Laugh is a good thing. And as long as our laugh, which is now above the bosses, it looks like we should be able to beat it. So knowing the combinations is also very important, I think. So that's also pretty good. Alright, there we go. Skeleton Clan has been defeated. That is the rest of the story will be unveiled. So it's another whole thing. The war is done. Father's Tour, both nations without mercy. You can heal the fog. I don't know. It's just a bunch of things. I'll seize the crown as prize. We haven't spent any of our gold, so we should actually we got quite a lot of gold there. So that's pretty interesting. And that gave us an increase to the quest for this lady. And now we can get mercenaries and also decrease the shop price. So that's the game. Again, it's called Underquest. Let me know what you guys think about it down in the comment section. It's quite fun. It's quite enjoyable. It's going to be interesting to see what other stuff that can be added to it. I do want to try and get more... See, defeating an enemy gives additional loot. That's also going to be really strong. There is going to be stuff that's meant for different magic. I believe it is over here at this lady, Vivian. Allows you to merge identical skills and enhance their effects. The Electro segment, unfortunately, there was only one, so I would have liked upgrades there. But yeah, it is what it is. Hopefully they do add more more elements into the game, because there's only the 4 right now. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.